Welcome, my peace, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. To be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. So let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 8, Episode 8. Let's start off with James R. And he's in his nice little condo, his nice little apartment. It looked on point. His apartment was on point. Him and Sophia the Body over there chilling, making breakfast and all that other good stuff. So she wakes up in the morning to James R. And basically he's just like, yo, I'm a happy man because I got Sophia the Body here. I got Sophia the Body chilling with me. She's my girl now. So he got Sophia the Body at the crib. She's making breakfast. You know what I'm saying? She gotta play her role. She gotta play her keeps. You know what I mean? She gotta cook for the dude too as well. She gotta screw him and cook. She has to have them legs spread wide open because ain't nothing in this world free. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So, anyways, James R is like, she looks good. He's so happy that she's here, and he don't understand why Jacquay gave her up if she can cook and all this other good stuff. So he's like, yeah, she's a keeper. And then, Sophia the Body talks about her dog needing the surgery. James R is like, I got you. You my girl, I got you. I'll take care of everything. He's selling her a dream until this show is canceled, or until they're both kicked off the show, or she's not on the show no more. So he's scrambling for storylines. So is Sophia the Body. And so he was like, yo, you're gonna come to my Bad Girls release party, the music video. I need you by my side. I need you there. You be arm candy. She was like, I don't want to be arm candy. So basically he's letting her know from Jump Street that she ain't nothing, but he's just using her for her looks, her brand, and whatever clout, whatever climb to fame that he can get off of her. That's what he's trying to do, basically. It is what it is. I was like, yo, and he was like, so what do you think about me? She was like, I think you're a gentleman. I think you're a nice guy. You're talented. You're attractive, and you're a ladies' man. He was like, I want to know if I can be Sophia the Body's man. And she was like, well, in due time, maybe if you pay some more of these bills and I can, get some racks from you or something, or we can make this storyline go on this show, then it's all good. So then he's like, so he wants to be her man and all this other stuff. And so then he's like, so do you want to be my girl and all this other stuff, like little kitty childish bullshit or whatever. And he was like, well, so give this gentleman a kiss or whatever. So they kiss. Basically he's letting her know that I was a gentleman to you. I gave you a dog. I gave you a place to stay, for you to rest your head. So give me a kiss and don't try to play me on camera. Basically, it don't seem real, don't seem authentic. And if it is real or authentic or whatever, it just seems Sophia the Body feel like she made a mistake. But you know what, today age people don't wait on nobody. Time don't wait for nobody. Ask Tupac Shakur that song, Time Don't Wait for Nobody, baby. Happy Home Part 2 by Tupac. It's just like, yo, you break up with somebody and you think they're supposed to mourn and wait over you and try to give it time. People will move on in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? People will move on quickly, but this is fast. I know some people that will move on quickly, fast, in a hurry. So then we get to Jonathan. He's bike riding with his boyfriend Trent and whatever. He's talking to Trent like, where we go from here, what we do with our relationship. Like, I want to spend more time with you. I want to get to know you better. We've been together for like 6 months. Like, we've been together for ages. Where's the family? Where's the wedding? Where's the kids? And all of that the good stuff. And Trent was like, yo, I gotta back, like, you're moving too fast for me. And Trent explains that he's been in a shelter, he's been homeless, he's been eating out of garbage cans, and he just been living dangerously. Basically, he just been out there on the streets, been in shelters. He didn't want to go back home to Ohio where he's from because he didn't want to come back as a loser. He went to Atlanta, left his job, left his apartment. He's supposed to get a record deal, it didn't come through. Maybe somebody on Grinder promised him something, didn't work out like it's supposed to. I don't know, but anyways, like, he seems like he's been through a lot of trials and tribulations. If his story's actually authentic and real, that right now he ain't got no love for nobody, because right now he keeps saying that he's trying to love himself, he's trying to respect himself, he's trying to put himself on a burner, on the front burner. He actually said that he was depressed for a while, and when he was depressed, he didn't do music for a year, whatever. So now he's back. So it seems like he's fighting for his life. He's fighting to actually exist in this world. He's fighting to actually conquer and do the things that he wants to do in life, but he has some issues. He's been through a lot. And right now, Jonathan's asking way too much. He was like, Jonathan, I can let you in, but I don't know if I can love you. Jonathan was like, do you think you can love me? Or no, so other stuff. He was like, closest, the best I can do is let you in, but first I got to love myself. Jonathan, you should have took that message and ran. And you know him for 6 months, and you don't even know his backstory, his sob story, nothing about him. What did you guys talk about? All you guys do was have sex? What was good? So we see why these guys stay in the house and eat pizza, because pizza is what kept him through, especially in New York, when he didn't have a place to stay. So it seems like, Jonathan is begging for a relationship with this guy, and this guy is having some issues. And basically he's trying to make it, he's trying to survive, and he don't want nothing from Jonathan, because I think Jonathan probably got some cheddar, some paper. Maybe he doesn't, because he's not even trying to get money out of Jonathan or trying to play him. Maybe he doesn't want to be bothered with the consequences or having to be in a relationship or deal with Jonathan, so he don't want to take no cash from him. I don't know. So anyways, I was like, damn, that was a sad story that he had to tell us. If it was actually real, we don't know. So we move on to Remy Ma and Papoose. They go to the doctors, and basically they test her ovaries and all this other good stuff. She's a good candidate for IVF. And so basically they got to get Papoose sperm, and they're going to do some more tests and set up the appointments, and everything is hopefully is going to work out. But Remy Ma did say that, I knew everything was going to go fine, and people trying to put their negative vibes on me. She's basically talking about Juju, but Juju was trying to tell her what she'd been through. She was trying to open up and tell you what she'd been through, and, things could go either perfect or wrong, but she let her know, what she just been through. Basically, she wasn't trying to discourage, Remy Ma or anything like that. She was just basically telling her when she tried IVF, it didn't work for her. That's just like if I go to a store and I buy something, I buy it and it doesn't work, and then you go to the same store and you're about to purchase the same product, I'm gonna let you know it's good. You might get a good product, I just might have just got a bad one or whatever. So anyways, that's good, that's done. Then we get, Jacquay. No, not Jacquay. We get Juju. Juju, she meets up with, Safari. Basically, they're having a conversation because, she has a book. And the book that she wrote, she's going to turn the book into a play. I'm glad to see Juju doing something positive. Whatever it is, she's trying to show that, she's trying to do something else. She's trying to get information about her book and then do a play. Whatever it is, she's trying to do something. Like, she's just not being catty or whatever. So she meets up with Safari. She wants Safari to audition for this part and all this other good stuff, and he was like, yeah, I'll do it, blah, and the third. So it's all good. And then, Safari had on his fur. He lets, Juju know that the reason why he likes fur is because Cameron put him onto it, whatever. She ain't trying to hear nothing about Cameron, because I believe, Cameron said on the Breakfast Club that him and Juju wasn't together when she started filming for, Love and Hip Hop New York. So anyways, I don't know if that's true or not. I can't remember. I did watch the video, the interview. But anyways, so then, Safari mother comes in. She's liking Juju. She was like, that's the type of girl you should be with. I want you to bring home girl like Juju. Word up, word life. But, Safari lets her know, like, hey, listen, she's already taken. She's been in a relationship for over a decade. Because that's what we keep hearing. Juju said, I've been with him for over a decade. God damn. So a decade, just like that, you just break up quick, easy, fast, in a hurry. Like, whoa. And so then once we get on from that story or whatever, Safari mother asks him, are you dating anybody? He's like, kinda, yeah, but he's not ready to bring Dream Girl around, or Rat Girl, or Chucky Doll around, his mama yet, or anything like that. So basically she tells Safari that, every time you're in a relationship, you focus on a relationship, you forget about you. But when you're single, you focus on yourself, you focus on your career. Basically, she just wants him to focus on his career and focus on what's important, and, leave these big butt girls alone for right now. And so, Safari was like, thank you, Mom, for keeping me woke, and thank you for, whatever, helping me pay attention to what really matters in life. I guess everybody's been saying that lately, stay woke. Yeah, stay woke, my friends. So, so then we move on to, what else did we move on to? We move on to Anais, and we move on to Jonathan. They go to the studio to check out, Trent, see what he's doing. And basically Trent ain't at the studio because he got no studio section. How can he even afford studio time? He just said he does not work, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. I don't know where he's staying. I don't know if he got roommates, because New York is expensive, and basically he's a struggling artist trying to make it or whatever. So anyways, but I guess he does have an apartment, or does he goes over to Jonathan's house? I don't know. So anyways, with that situation, they get there and Trent's not there. He lied about his location. He's somewhere on Grindr, Tinder. He's somewhere hooking up right now. he's balls deep into something at this time and point. And so Jonathan's upset. He's mad. He's talking to Anais. He was like, Anais, what would you do? When you be mad? She was like, yes, I'll be mad, but right now I'm going to enjoy these chocolates. I was like, oh, God. Why would you ask her for any type of advice? She's cheating on her husband right now. She don't give a shit. And so, anyways, so Jonathan was like, you know what? I'm going to get him back. I'm going to do a private investigation. I'm going to go back to my old self and do an investigation, a search, and find out what he's doing. If you got to do all that, Jonathan, you don't need to be with him, first of all. And if Jonathan said he's going to catfish, Trent. So basically, he's going to set up an account on Tinder, Grindr, whatever site he goes on. Tinder, Grinder, whatever site that he goes on, he's gonna set up an account. His name is gonna be Raul, and basically he's gonna try to set Trent up. And then as soon as he parked himself near Trent's house or whatever, and it says that they was close to each other, so automatically Trent hooked him up. Listen, if I was dating somebody and I just put up a website or a page or whatever to see if they're gonna hit the person up or whatever, and then they did hit me up and I found out that was them and they sent me their penis pic, I would never speak to them again. I would run to the first clinic. I will call my doctors. I will be getting tested for every disease possible, and then I will move on, because if he does that plenty of times. That's probably how he's making his money. His studio time is renting out that booty. So anyways, moving on from that, so I don't even know why Jonathan's wasting his time. As soon as he clicked on that, and it also seems like it's so easy, so perfect, like it's not real. Like this is like their skit, their act to do. I don't know. But so anyways, we'll just roll with the punches. So with that, so then Jonathan goes to meet him up, set up an appointment, meet him at the restaurant. Trent sees him through the window. He doesn't come in. And so Jonathan's chasing after Trent, chasing him down the street, talking about you this, you that, yelling and screaming, irate, just very ignorant, very just ghetto, very like immature, like real people, real classic people, or people that have self-respect will realize that they are dating a loser and they are dating someone that is easy to get, and there's no reason to have a relationship with them, because all you got to do is set up an account and he's going to send you his penis pic. So what is the point? Why even go through all that? So then Jonathan says to him, if you cross that street, it's over, it's done. Jonathan ran across that street. Trent ran across that street. He was gone. And then Jonathan said, I can follow you all day to the Bronx as I got on Timberlands. You are so ignorant, Jonathan. I swear you's ignorant. So anyways, he chased him down. Like, oh my God, I would be so embarrassed that the person that I'm dating is on these sex websites to hook up and have sex with anybody, in the immediate area, that I would feel skeeved and scaved out. I would feel disgusting, where I would just be like taking a bath full of baking soda and Clorox and fucking and pneumonia. So anyways, moving on from that, we get, Jacquay, he meets up with, Snoop, DJ Self, and basically, they're talking about Sophia the Body, and basically Jonathan tagged all three of them into like his single release party. Basically, I guess he gave them an invitation. So Jonathan needs them to come through so VH1 would film, because if it's just Jonathan and Sophia the Body, they might not film because they already filmed them early in the episode. So having them three come along will help for all of them to get camera time basically and get that paycheck. And so they all say that they're gonna go, whatever. Jacquay is like, yeah, I want to go, I'm down, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna see what's up, and DJ Self was like, nah, maybe not, or whatever. And Jacquay was like, no, I'm down, I want to go. So Snoop was like, okay, let's go, let's do this, let's show this talentless sucker some love. Maybe he needs some stars at his party, maybe he needs some real people at his party. So whatever. Only star I know sitting over there is Snoop. The Wire. And so anyways, moving on from that, so they talk about Sophia the Body being a problem, being Sophia Thotty or whatever, just dragging her name through the mud. The girl needs a place to stay, you know what I'm saying? You done kicked her out, Jacquay. What's she supposed to be out here homeless because you kicked her out? Obviously she didn't have nowhere to go. So what's she supposed to do, Jacquay? You didn't even get a chance. You didn't even talk to her about the whole situation, about what actually went down. You just, it is what it is, but she ain't no good for you anyway to be. But you know what? She would end up being like Trent, homeless and staying in a man shelter, because Trent had to stay in a man shelter and he was eating out the trash cans. So she had to go to James R to get a place to stay and get food to eat. All she has to do is spread her legs and cook a meal and take care of the puppy. And so then we move on to Mariah Lynn. She's having a little pajama John party because she got her breast done, and she's happy that she got her breast done. I'm happy for her. But like I said, I'm not a fan of plastic surgery, especially when you're putting implants in your body, because when you put foreign objects in your body and they stay there, you don't know what type of damage it can do later on. And then there's probably not even a lot of studies about this because it's a $1 billion business. So anyways, they're having a little party, and she invites, Bianca, because that's her BFF. I really think Bianca and Mariah Lynn are friends, and they invite some girl, Kaylin, whatever her name is, a new girl, and she's a rapper too as well. And they end up talking about Bree, and Bree basically both accused these girls of stealing her style and copying off of her. She accused Kinley, I can't even remember her name, but she accused the other girl of being her prodigy and all this other stuff. So basically, Bree got beef out here. Kinley, I don't know her name. So anyways, they got beef out here. So Bree got beef out here in these streets or whatever. And so basically they talk about James R party, and then Bianca was like, I'm always a troublemaker, I'm always getting in trouble and all this other stuff. I don't want to give you any advice, but do what you feel like you need to do. And Mariah Lynn's like, I need to show up to that party and show off my new breasts because they haven't got licked, they haven't got sucked, and they haven't been revealed yet. So I'm gonna do that at James R party and make him jealous and see what he's been missing. And so she's going to do that. So then Juju, she has her play and everything getting together. And Safari does well. So does, Bianca. They do very well. And everybody, the acting coach and, Juju's sister, they say that, Safari is a number one. And Bianca, she's good to go, but she just needed a little bit of work. But Safari called, Juju's sister on stage. I think that was set up so she can show the world her acting skills, because she did good. So basically after that, Juju's sister asked her like, what's going on with you and Cameron, like, what's up, because you guys are always traveling together somewhere together, what's up? She was like, yo, things are different, I haven't been seeing him, it's like something's in the air, I don't know what it is. It's like usually if we have a problem or a situation, we work it out real quick and we're back on the same page, but this is lingering, so I don't know what's up, I don't know what's going on. Well, they ain't together no more, so it was over. So anyways we move on from that. I'm just like, damn, Juju and Cameron. And she kept saying a decade or whatever. So now we get to James R party. We get to his party or whatever. And basically, Graf, he shows up. He gives him love or whatever because he's cool with James R and all that other good stuff. And then, James R is that Graf knows that, Sophia the Body staying at his house. He got her a puppy or whatever. And he was like, yo, he's she's with the kid, Jacquay. He was like, not anymore. Last I heard, it's a no-go anymore. And so then from there on, Trafford's like, oh shit, dotty. And so James R was like, Sophia the Body's not here, maybe she's late. Sophia the Body does not show up because she probably knew she didn't want to face Mariah Lynn. She probably seen the hashtag, she probably seen the tags of James R. James R had tagged, Jacquay, Snoop, and she probably knows that he's looking for attention. This is the type of attention she doesn't want. So she didn't show up. She left him hanging there. She's back at the apartment chilling. She probably got somebody else at the apartment entertaining them like, yo, this is my new crib. So anyways, moving on from that, then Snoop walks up. Then Snoop, James R, he walks up. DJ Self, they walk in. And then what's his name, James R is like revealing the video with all this other stuff, talking about thank everybody for coming. And so basically Snoop, DJ Self, and what's his name, Jacquay, kind of like making fun of the song because it's slow. Snoop is like, oh, this song is mad slow, this dude ain't no Drake. Of course he's not Drake, he wouldn't be on this show. And so they're laughing and they think it's corny, whatever. And so Jacquay was like, oh, this is why she didn't want me to know about the video, because she's all in this video doing way too much. Like she's doing way too much than she's supposed to be doing, basically. And so but James R was like, I want you to pay close attention to this part, to Jacquay. And then that's when he's kind of like making out, but it's a freaking video with Sophia the Body or whatever. So it is what it is with that situation. And so then that's when James R thanks everybody from coming out, and he was like, what up, Graf, you're my peoples, but you brought the ops with you. And so that's when Snoop, she got upset, she got mad. She was like, dude, who you calling the ops? She done been in jail, she done been locked up. You can't call no real street person no ops and think they're gonna be cool with it. Maybe everybody around her was cool with it, but she wasn't cool with it. So she was just like, she went up to him, she was like, who you calling the ops, you clown? And I guess like she kind of like touched his jacket and he kind of like pushed her off, or security arms. It looks like it was a back and forth, and he was like, yo, she touched my jacket or whatever. And then he said, oh, she got bum ass braids or whatever. And then she was like, oh, you F your jacket and F you, because you ain't nothing but a clown, you ain't nothing but a B word or whatever. And so then that's when, what's his name? James R was like, so what's up with you? Jacquay, what's up with you? And so then that's when Jacquay said, what, you a bully, man? You a bully? What? Somebody, as soon as like he even came at Snoop, but see, they ain't real street dudes, because remember when Safari got beat up by Meek Mill's peoples up there in LA, DJ Self, he ran. He didn't even help Safari. So don't ever go anywhere with DJ Self thinking he's going to have your back, because he's not. Because he's not a fighter. He's a lover. So just let that be known. And so, but Graf says that his boy is really Jacquay or whatever. So, so they're going back and forth, Jacquay and what's his name? James R. And Jacquay is like, you bully, whatever. He was like, yo, then James R. was like, yo, you got my number. You should have called me, because Jacquay said, hey, I want to holler at you. What do you want to holler at him about? Like, why are you even there getting upset and getting mad? Because he's throwing, he's pointing out that your girlfriend is a thought. He's pointing out like, yo, she was up in this video when she was with you. I had her up in the video and you didn't know nothing about it, and she lied to you, and basically now you kicked her out and she's at my crib. So why even hate? Why even be mad? Why even be upset? But the reason why I be upset is because James R. is playing that role like he thinks he's somebody, that he got Sophia the body or whatever. Like, if it was like real dudes and the girl was like a chicken head or whatever, or a thought, they would just been like, yo, we can have that bird. Like Snoop said, I see why Sophia the body picked James R, because birds of a feather flock together. Real dudes have been like, yo, you can have that. Like, yo, and they would have been clapping at the part of the video. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, and be like, look at this clown or whatever. And so, anyways, Jacquay was like, he wanted to holler at him. What you want to holler at him about? Did you want to talk about the situation with Sophia the body? You should have talked to him way before you broke up with, Sophia the body. But it's a good thing that you broke up with her. If you get back with her, you're going to look like a chump. Straight up. You're going to look like a chump. So anyways, I guess, James R. says that, you ain't got nothing to talk about. I'll beat you down. Shut up and all this other stuff. It's just like, whatever. And then, but next episode is gonna be we got Mariah Lynn going in with Chucky Doll, and then Jonathan. We find out Jonathan is married, because that's what Trent does. He pulls up receipts on that. So it seems like next episode is going to be the one that's worth watching. Anyways, peace. I'm out. One love.